The arrival of the great one, the one, the only Filipino Thunder. Oh, what, do you have a new belt?
I have Mike's new belt.
Oh, I thought you were gonna cheat so bad with a new belt.
Oh no, I have my belt's in there.
What do you have going on today? You got some squats, right?
Squats. Yeah. Doubles up to 735 or 745. Reverse band 775.
That's so weird. Right before you got here, I just finished doing 750 for 3.
Nice.
That's so weird.
Nice. Was it a good dream?
It was wet. 725 or 735 ish for Dubby.
It'll be 735 or 745. Will be the final double.
Nice.
And then 775 reverse band, 805 reverse band.
Why so much weight? Why are you so angry?
Why not? What?
You trying to take over the world?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Getting better. Here we go. Tight. Drive it out. The reverse bands are nice because it's a good way to ease into that, because as you go down, it's pulling you.
Yeah, it's getting a little less and less and less, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And on the way up, it'll give you a little less, but it's a great way to build confidence. You did 805 that way, right?
Yeah.
And then what'd you take before that?
775 for a double.
It's been a long workout.
Yeah.
What were your main working sets for today?
Doubles. What I did. 685, 705, 735.
Good. You like to get in a certain amount of work with those sets, or are you mainly just concerned with like the top end?
I try to get a good amount of work in before I go for anything at the end. Like I like to go, the way I look at it, like I like workouts like this, I like to go to the reverse band and get something heavy, but I feel like I need to earn that even during the workout. I'm not just gonna like stop and start hitting singles at 5 plates and get ready to do a reverse band.
What do you mean by earn it? You gotta do all the other weights right first.
I gotta hit the weights right. I gotta do them good. Nobody's gonna do it perfect, but I have to hit them good and like dialed in. Because if I'm like out of position or I'm cutting my depth, if my hips are getting shift foot forward, if I'm falling back, then like on that day I shouldn't go for something heavy. If I can't do them all like the best of my ability up to that point, then hitting something big and doing something with a reverse band is probably just not a good idea.
Has there ever been a case where you went back and did the same weight twice?
Yeah.
You know, like let's say you stumbled today with 705 or something like that. Would you just take that again?
I would have taken it again.
Yeah.
I did that a few weeks ago. I ended up taking 685 for 3 of my sets, my working sets, and then went to 705.
So, kind of a novel idea. Lift the weight better, and you'll get better at it. Practice more and practice perfectly, and continue to work on your craft and your trade, and make sure everything is dialed in. Make sure you got all your checklist. Make sure you're going through your checklist. I think on one lift today, you know, luckily he's so strong and he's becoming a veteran lifter. And what ends up happening over a period of time is people get into these zones that I kind of call a professional. He's becoming like a professional squatter, if you will. And when that happens, then you can watch somebody and they do some miraculous shit while you're watching them. So like today, you unracked, I think it was a 775 when you unracked that, or 735, or no, I'm sorry, it was one of your lighter sets, 705. I think we unracked it and he said he felt like he was, you felt like you were gonna stumble back.
Yeah, I felt like I was too far back with the weight, and I was like on my heels, and I had to sit there for a second while I could like try to push my hips back so I could squat.
So the key thing right there is just what he just said. Like, it sounds so simple. It's simple to him because he's been doing it for a long time and because he's built up strength. He just sat there with the weight for a second, rather than just being, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna go. That's what gets you hurt. So he thought to him, there's a couple things you're gonna think of. I'm gonna sit here for a second with this. I'm gonna see if it feels better, and if it feels worse, then what do? You put it in the rack, and you put the weight down, and you tell your training partners something weird happened. I don't know what happened, but that felt weird. And then you try to assess what happened. Someone could say, hey, you know what? I don't know why, but your right foot was pointed way the hell out, and your left foot was forward, or your right foot. Somebody will probably notice something, or you might notice something yourself. Where do you go from here? That was a huge workout. Like, what do you? Are you snorting cocaine before these sets? What's going on with
Chalk.
with this?
It's
Oh,
all chalk. It's all over my hands and shit. So
I
next
say
week,
you could share some with me and our audience here.
it's a lot for the audience.
Way. Well, I didn't say for free.
I'm not Johnny Depp.
I'm trying to make some money.
This isn't blow.
Trying to make some money here.
So next week it'll be all around the same weight jumps, and it'll be for triples. And then from there, it'll just be singles to the meet. But after next week, it'll be like 2 weeks of training, and then rest week and meet time. So
Yeah, you're what, 3 or 4 weeks out?
this is Monday will be 4.
How do you manage your bench training and your deadlifts around all this?
So I don't deadlift, and bench, I just try to make it through.
Yeah.
I let him take care of that because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in the bench press.
With the deadlift, he has an injury, so we thought the best way for him to attack his deadlift is to not really deadlift that often so he doesn't get hurt again, and to keep his squat training going and hope for some meat magic.
Yeah.
All right, man, good training session.
Thank you.